Thank you so much. As she said, I'm Pilirani Khoza. I'm from Malawi. Academically, I hold a bachelor's degree in forestry from Bunda College. So I'm a forester by profession, I'm a farmer by choice, and I'm a mentee who became a mentor through award by passion as well. When I saw on the program that I'm just speaking for 5 minutes, all those success stories for just 5 minutes, I was like, wow, how am I going to manage with these tons and tons of success stories, attributes to award? So I'll just try to squeeze some of it. To begin with, I'm a founder of a charitable organization, a student-led organization called the Bunda Female Students Organization, based in Lilongwe at Bunda College, which is working to support university students with school fees and upkeep to pursue agriculture and science courses. So it's just a small thing, but then the success stories of Bunda Female Students Organization, Bufeso, has been amazing. With the students themselves raising funds to support their fellow students, we've managed to support about 122 students in college. But I'm here to talk about award, not Bufeso. I joined as a mentee in 2015, attached to my mentor, almost my age mate, Catherine Mulozabanda. I was very active even before awards in my field. But then I still consider mentorship, the award mentorship experience, to be the launch or the first chapter of my success. My mentor, Catherine, who is almost like I said, my age mate, had much far to help me than I anticipated. After on our first meeting, which we met at a restaurant in Lilongwe, she just said, let's travel. I didn't know what she meant. I doubted, to be honest. Because before, I had tried several opportunities, like applying for international conferences, applying for international fellowships, but then I was unsuccessful. Catherine said, it's possible to travel, and she said, we'll do it. So the first experience, like my first trip outside my country, was going to Europe, Brussels, Belgium, where I was invited to speak at the European Development Days as a young leader, where the UN Secretary General was the guest of honor. When I attempted the application for European Development Days, there was a certain part which demanded a lot. So I was like, no, this thing I'll not manage. And I called Catherine. She said, no, we will manage. She called me to her office, and we worked together on my application, and it became a success. And before going to EDD, European Development Days, she invited me again just to try present in front of her. I was nervous. I said, no, this program is killing me. How am I going to stand in front of 4,000 people? This will be my first time. So she said, no, it's possible. Stand in front of me, just imagine I'm the 4,000 people. She did all what she could to install the confidence in me. And guess what? I was the best speaker at the EDD. I was given an award. I've also been invited to a number of summits by European Union Commission. I was selected as a young leader because of that EDD. So not only that, that was just like a beginning of my future. Since then, like I said, I just mentioned a few. This year I was in London meeting the Queen Elizabeth, where I received the Queen's Young Leaders, and this I met the Prince Harry, Meghan. So if I look at my pictures today when I was in London, the people that became my friends were David Beckham, Prince Harry. Yes, and not only that, like I said, I'm a farmer, a proud farmer, and a successful young farmer. I won the Gender in Agribusiness Award for Southern Africa, called Gaia. And this program is managed by Award as well. And at the program, I got connected to so many opportunities. And I was also invited to speak in France at the Living Territories Summit for young farmers. Or it was because of my mentor at the Gaia who connected me to the Living Territories. And just so many things. But then you can imagine the funny moment of my award mentee experience. It was last year when I was in Kigali, Rwanda, to speak at the Young Africa Work Summit organized by Mastercard Foundation. So I was to offer a keynote address. And amongst the participants, here comes my mentor, Catherine, standing as a participant, and now I'm in front addressing participants. I was like, oh, so this mentor is here again. How am I going to manage? She looked at me, but that was a tough experience because all those moments, it was just me alone. When I go back to her, I'm like, oh, it was great. I did well, I did well. But this time she's here as a participant. I presented so well, and after that she was like, maybe now we should graduate you. You are no longer a mentee, you're now a mentor. Since then, with so many opportunities through award, I've prayed to give back to the community. Like I said, I'm no longer a mentee, but I'm a mentor, mentoring secondary school girls to venture in agriculture, to venture in agribusiness, and also to become young leaders so that we have a generation of women achievers. I got a lot to talk about award, about even the director. You can imagine sometimes I talk to the director of award, Madam Wanjiru. So this has been a moment to remember, a moment to live with, the things that I never expected to happen in my life. Lastly, like I said, I'm a founder of Bona Female Students Organization. So, Bufeso. This Bufeso, with the success stories and with the things that it's been doing, it has attracted support from within Malawi and international. And there's a group of people calling themselves the Friends of Bufeso. And this group is being launched tomorrow in Malawi. So it's like the small Bufeso giving birth to the big Bufeso, who's become now a mother, an umbrella body for Bufeso, just like a mentee of award becoming a mentor. I thank you so much.
Isn't she amazing? She's had me in tears. Her natural exuberance, her natural charm, great energy. We celebrate you.
Thank you so much.